Alright, so in this video I want to talk about email marketing as a form of monetization for your website. Now, in my opinion, I believe that all marketers should be using email marketing to grow their business. Email marketing is extremely effective on so many different levels. Now, you're going to want to use email marketing in conjunction with other monetization methods. So I recommend, regardless of what monetization method you're using, you want to include email marketing into your marketing techniques. So what is email marketing? Email marketing is basically where you sign somebody up. You have somebody, a lot of people like to do some kind of contest or deal, offer some free ebook or something like that to get people to subscribe to an email list. Now, there's all kinds of different companies that offer email marketing services. In my opinion, I believe Aweber, which is the website that you're seeing here, is the best email marketing service out there. They're affordable and they're extremely effective, and they offer all kinds of features. So email marketing is basically where you subscribe, you have you have people subscribe to a mailing list, and you can choose to, there's different ways you can do it. You can choose to set up what's called an autoresponder, which is basically it delivers a sequence of emails that you can set up. You can set up beforehand to people who subscribe to your list. So an autoresponder will deliver a sequence of emails to people when they subscribe to your mailing list on your website, and you can put anything you want in these autoresponder sequences, and that's a really effective form of marketing. So you send a sequence of emails to people, and generally you want to try to provide a lot of value. So you want to send the first, make sure the first few emails, or the majority of the emails that you send to people who subscribe to your mailing list, you want to make sure they're high quality, provide high quality information, because you don't want to stomp on all that trust that the people have given you by signing up to your mailing list. So after you've offered quite a few emails with value, you can choose to have one of the emails in your autoresponder sequence. You can choose to have those as many emails as you want to try to sell a product or a service that you have, or basically get the people on your mailing list to perform some kind of action that's going to result in some kind of benefit to you, whether it's a monetary gain, such as getting them to purchase a product or service that you offer, or maybe it's just some kind of increased exposure to maybe another page on your website, or there's all kinds of different, it's endless possibilities of what you can do with email marketing in conjunction with autoresponder sequences and all that stuff. So email marketing is basically just exactly what it sounds like. It's sending emails to people. Generally you'll offer a lot of value through a few emails that you send them first, and then eventually you'll get the people on your email list to perform some action that results in some kind of gain for you. So email marketing is extremely effective, and it should be automatically included in your marketing practices. So regardless of how you try to monetize your website, email marketing is going to be an extremely important part of your business, and it's going to give your business not only is it going to give you a huge amount of increased revenue depending on the size of your mailing list, but it's going to help to insulate you from all the changes that sweep across the internet constantly. So such as the Google algorithm updates. It's going to give your business kind of like a safety net, because if you were to wake up and lose all your traffic one day from an algorithm update, you would at least have your preferably huge list of mailing subscribers that you can still promote to and still make money from. So let's talk about how do you implement email marketing. So email marketing is actually extremely simple to implement. All you do is you'd sign up for a service like Aweber, which I highly recommend, and after you do that, you can, it's kind of self-explanatory. As you sign up, you can check everything out and kind of just experiment and see how it all works, and eventually you're gonna have the opportunity to use a plugin or a WordPress plugin or some code, some kind of HTML code that'll create a email opt-in form. So if you look down here, this is an example of an email opt-in form right here, right on Aweber's site. It says, see our email marketing software in action. Learn how Aweber's email marketing system can grow your business. And so they'll ask for your name and your email. And this is just an example of what an email marketing opt-in form looks like. They're called opt-in forms. And so you just put something like this. You can change it. You can choose a design that fits your website, your topic, and you just put an opt-in form on your website and figure out some great ways to drive people, to get people to sign up for your mailing list. And it's really that simple. You can get creative with how you market to these people through your email, but that's generally how it works. People will opt into your form here, or opt into your mailing list. You can have many different mailing lists for anything you want. So once they opt in, then you can either send them emails manually, or you can set up some autoresponder sequences. And that's what most people do, because it's kind of like a guaranteed way to basically obtain some kind of value, some kind of monetary value out of your email list. And so it's really simple to implement. You just put a form on your website, an opt-in form, and you're done. Well, other than setting up your autoresponder sequence, and that's pretty much all you do. And you can get creative, and I'll make a video for an in-depth guide later on for this, but that's the basics for how you go about email marketing. So let's see. So why is this form of marketing so effective? This form of marketing is really effective because people who subscribe to your mailing list are kind of automatically trusting you. If they're gonna give you their email and their name, they're basically saying, okay, I trust you enough to give you this information. And email, the statistics show that people use their emails a lot, and so that's the one thing that people, regardless of what changes take place on the internet, people will always have an email account. So you can basically market to them regardless of how the internet changes. And email is so mainstream these days that just about everyone who uses the internet has an email account, and so it has huge reach compared to other marketing channels. So let's go over some facts discussing email marketing. So this fact says email marketing consumes 1/4 24% of the typical marketing department's time. So in all the big companies, all the Fortune 500 companies, 24% of their typical marketing department's time is spent on email marketing. So that's over 1/4 of the resources that these companies have is dedicated to email marketing. So that tells you that it's really effective. Email marketing has an average return on investment of $43.52 for every dollar spent, which is expected to reach $44.25 by the end of 2011. So for every dollar spent on email marketing, the return on that dollar is $43.52. That's a huge amount of money. It's a huge return on investment, and that just goes to show exactly how effective email marketing is for your business, can be for your business. Investment in email marketing will grow from $1.3 billion in 2010 to $2 billion by 2014. So it's saying that all these big companies, the investment, the amount of money they're investing into email marketing is going to grow by $1 billion over a span of a couple years. So that's huge, and that once again just confirms how effective email marketing is. So more than 50% of consumers make purchases as a direct outcome of email. So over half of consumers in the United States and around the world make purchases as a direct outcome of an email that they received. So that just goes to show once again how effective email marketing is. Over half, that's over half the people in the world that make a purchase just because of an email that they received. So that's also showing that people really trust their email. They're much more likely to purchase a product or service you're offering them if it's through an email you sent them. So it also drives more return on income than any other channel, including social media and pay-per-click advertising. So that's telling you email marketing is basically beating out these other extremely popular forms of marketing, including pay-per-click advertising. So that's huge. That's once again confirming how effective email marketing is. It says 90% of consumers go online to send and receive emails every day. So 90%, that's almost all consumers log on to the internet to receive emails every single day, to send and receive emails every day. So that tells you that 90% of everyone on the planet logs online to send and receive emails every day. So that's telling you just how popular email is for people. And that's why it's so important to capture their email addresses for email marketing. At an average, each US internet user engages with 11.8 brands via email, compared to 9.4 brands through Facebook and only 7.9 brands through Twitter. So that's telling you that email marketing is being used by all the big brands, and it's extremely effective. It's telling you users engage with all these big brands many more times through email than they do through Facebook and Twitter and other marketing channels. So those are just some quick facts just to let you know how effective email marketing really is. So it's really simple. You just sign up for a service like Aweber. You can sign up for $1 for your first month. I mean, that's you can't beat that. It's $1 for your first month. So you sign up, put an opt-in form on your website, and set up an autoresponder sequence, which is my preference, and that's you're good to go. So regardless of what method you're choosing to monetize your website with, you always want to include email marketing as a part of that. So right from the start, after you have some solid content on your website, you want to get an email opt-in form on there so you can start building your mailing list. Because the bigger your mailing list, the more money it's going to bring you each year. So make sure you start capturing email addresses for your email marketing campaign as soon as you possibly can.